worshipped a lot in the school. We worshipped on the day we came, and we worship on the day we graduate. Because the whole reason we came to this place is to worship you and to know you more. Thank you for your faithfulness. Thank you for the way you've led us and all the things you've taught us. Thank you for the friendships, Lord, that have been so... We started the Morph this year. I didn't feel like I had much to give. I'd walked through a pretty difficult year myself, and I just basically had what I felt was the word of the Lord, and at that time, who even knows? And I walked in not feeling very strong, and now 3 months later, I don't feel tired, I feel energized. I feel like the young boy with the little lunch with the 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And at the end, when everyone had eaten and had their fill, then there were 12 baskets full filled. And I feel that way about this school, that in giving, when it came time, in the end, I feel like I have more today than I had 3 months ago. I'm so grateful of how the Lord works. It's been a privilege to work with the school and to hear their dreams and to put points, or not points, but steps to their dreams. We talked about last week about how God gives us a dream, and then the fulfillment of the dream, we naturally think there's a succession of steps up to this dream, but the Lord normally takes us left and down. And He builds a maturity in us so that we can handle the dreams that He gives us. He builds in our character. But it's I sat there and listened to everyone share and where their next steps were and how they're going to get to what they feel the Lord has spoken to them. And I'm blessed. So I want to thank the staff, Mike and Shannon, for your hard work and your care. Jared came down to videotape and to help us with the kitchen and ended up being a tremendous discipler and a great friend. So Jared. Josh and Christy, who co-led and really have the heart for Morph and have a deep desire to see leadership training in the mission, and so we could not have done it without you two. So. Yeah. And as always, my roommate. The person I love working with the most, Edie Thomas.
My name's Willie, and from Woodinville, Washington. And, I did my DTS in Maui, and during my DTS, I really wanted God to give me my task, so I wouldn't have to sit there and worry about it or think what direction I'd have to go my whole life. So I really was looking for just direction, what I was supposed to do, and I felt God speaking in the next week saying, I want you to start a Christian radio station in Seattle for the younger generations that are there, because it's really a need.
On Easter Sunday, moved to northern Afghanistan. I've been working the last couple of years. I have the pictures. I've been working the last couple of years up at Cabins of Mission, helping to lead DTSs. I was there when God started speaking to me about going to Afghanistan, and so now I'm going. My heart really is to love the people, especially the women and children, the young girls in particular. And the way that I am planning to do that, one is through a garden project to fill practical needs, food and basic necessities. They'll come and work in my garden, and I'll either pay them or give them part of the produce for working monthly. And then I've also been invited to come and start sports programs for the new girls' schools that they've set up recently in the northern half of the country, particularly gymnastics, maybe some volleyball classes, things like that. And the government's actually given me an invitation to come in and do that through the education work that the group that I'm going to work with is already has in place.
If there's anything you want to say to the students, anyone in particular, just to have an opportunity to do that. And I'm going to steal it to start with and just say that I really appreciated working with these guys.
I mean, there are risks to being radical for Jesus. And I want to thank you for being willing to take that for the glory of the Lord.
Are we really ready
Right,
to do exactly what you guys have just confessed?
right.
I mean, I hear incredible visionary statements here that during the last 4 months God has spoken. And it's come up. I just want to say the Lord needs each person in their leadership vision. And He wants, and He is behind you to fulfill this. Just stay humble. Obey the next step. Cry out to God when you face that barrier. You're thinking, my vision's too small. And don't give up.
Sarah,